When I was younger, my dad, my sister, and I used to make a game out of swimming from one end of the pool to the other underwater. Those are some of my favorite moments, and sometimes I like to take a moment like that and just see how it stretches out, where we've come from there. This is called Murmuring Stillness. It's that late evening, soft kind of summer heat that rises from the bricks in the backyard, beside the pool, which dares to glow that eye-catching science fiction kind of summer blue, flowing into the twilight, murmuring, "The darkness does not justify the night just yet." And its body is a murmuring stillness, broken only by the splashes of laughter and calls of "Marco!" You see, this evening, a father, son, and daughter ripple the body of blue, lit by a single headlight, fixed into the far wall. Now sometimes, alone, the boy will float, suspended between surface and plaster bottom, imagining himself transfixed by the eye of an oncoming train, wondering if, in death, existence would be as quiet and endless as this stretch of child's held breath. And in later years, the boy will study this moment, admiring the crack of crows on sliding glass and escorting death from a knee by the bedside. He will suspend himself between ambition and failure, musing often on the last page of the last chapter of the story. But tonight, his philosopher's chin is still smooth with childhood. His feet still tidal smaller waves than his father's, or even his sister's, whose shoulders already hunch with the weight of holding up a smile to the dawn each day, whose smile is puzzled by the struggle such a girl must fight through. But tonight, she glides like the thought of sadness were just another fairy tale she crumpled and tossed, like divinity were born 3 times into her soul before it ever reached her tiny body, somewhere in the murmuring stillness of her mother's womb. And the father recalls the day the future was born, remembers a bright hospital morning in '85 and thinks to himself now, for perhaps the 1,000th time since, so this is what it's all about. The children never love their parents as much as parents love their children, never even fathom the concept, so busy caught up in the difference between dazzle and lackluster until moments such as these, and the chlorine excuses the redness of his eyes and the softness of his heart as their evening ritual begins. 3 pairs of lungs gum bubble up large as blue balloons in the park. 3 pairs of feet push off hard from plaster walls, and 3 masses of hair are pushed back from heavenly foreheads and squinting eyes, tangled strands of worry running down the curve of neck and shoulders. 3 bodies soaring like 3 angels through the murmuring stillness, liquid as years, wrinkled as days of slamming doors and broken dreams. 2 young sets of eyes reaching forward to the freight train moments and the struggle, the bruised hopes and the slumped silhouettes, and 1 set of eyes, dressed modestly at the feet of crows, glances left and right and back and forth, knowing that this is the forward to which he had always looked, all the while held in an awestruck, satisfied smile.
Oh, nice.